What is going on, everybody? It's your good friend Random Hero Gaming here. Today, wanted to talk about Chad. What's it like being a Chad? What kind of person is Chad? What kind of person really is Chad? But first, let's talk about what is a Chad. I kind of look at Chad as Chad is a guy that women want to be with, and a guy that most men want to be. He's kind of good looking, carefree. He's got the world at his fingertips. He's tall, he's handsome. He isn't at all nervous with the ladies. He speaks with conviction. He has women melt in the palm of his hands. Chad is carefree. Kind of just breezes through life. You know, that's what everyone kind of thinks. But I'm not a Chad. I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. The world, if you're a Chad, the world will let you know that you're a Chad. My brother is a Chad. I'm very close with my brother. He is 2 years younger than me. He's very good looking. He's a lawyer. He has an ironclad jawline, like crafted from marble. Somehow, you know, genetics are a funny thing. It's kind of just luck of the draw, you know. I was definitely not gifted in that way. I wasn't very good in social settings, a little awkward growing up. I was a late bloomer. It's not till like now, approaching 30, that finally I'm a little more comfortable in my own skin and could hold my own in conversations. But however, my brother, Giga Chad, women trip over themselves to be with him. If you want to know what it's like being a Chad, you know, the glimpses I get into. Imagine the clammy. Everyone thinks of the clammy inkwell with the clammy palms, nervous to talk to women, can't keep eye contact, and they're socially awkward, and women just laugh at them in their face when they approach them. That's how women are to my brother. Like, if you think most guys don't have game, women definitely don't have game. When you see the women and how they simp over my brother, DMs begging him to take her out, begging them to respond to them, and my brother could just treat them like total garbage and just be preoccupied with other things, and yeah, that's what makes them want him more. But anytime I'm with my brother and run into one of my parents' friends or someone older, they're always trying to set their daughters up with him. Always. It's like they live vicariously through him. They're always trying to set their daughters up with him. My brother has never had an issue with getting women. It's crazy. Like, if he has a blue check mark on Instagram, and that's like easy mode. Easy mode. Clout, you know, however, in the 5-figure of followers, and women just flock to him. It's embarrassing seeing how women are around him. He's gotten with women that were getting married in like 3 or 4 months. They, you know, stopped everything they were doing, got with my brother, hooked up with him, whole 9 yards, simp for him. Still, even after she got actually married, is still trying to get with him whenever he's around. Older women have tried to get with him, but that's the big tell, is like it's crazy. Every older woman tries to set their daughter up with my brother, and my brother, he really is that dude. He is Chad. He's Chad. Funny enough, you know, it's like men that don't get a lot of women idolize women, and men that do get a lot of women just kind of see it as, you know, it's better than, you know, beating my meat. I could just hit this girl up and hit that girl up. I don't know, take her out to dinner, do the deed, and then just kind of get rid of her. And women that hit him up, like, they don't mind that. They just, like, they want that validation. They want to be with someone that's very good looking, so they could feel like they're good looking as well and that they're desirable. But really, my brother, like, just has these girls on rotation, and it seems all fine and dandy just hearing that. Oh my God, you get all the women you want. People are always asking you out to places, and you get invited to these just high-level, high-status events. But everyone imagines themselves being Chad, but also being themselves. Like, they imagine themselves in a different body. They think, just level up, you become Chad, and you maintain all of these interesting quirks about you. Your hobbies, your interests, your favorite movies, shows, games, arts and crafts, playing an instrument. You imagine you leveling up and maintaining all these things, but my brother being genetically blessed from birth with this ironclad jawline and very thick, dark facial hair, he's like Patrick Bateman almost. I always joke around, but he works out every single day, twice a day, eats extremely clean, and just was very genetically blessed. Even if he didn't work out as hard as he did, he'd still be good looking enough to get the attention of women. And it's embarrassing when you read these DMs of women simping for him. But what I'm getting at here is my brother doesn't really have any hobbies. Anytime you spend alone, really thinking of your interests and things you enjoy, he didn't really get that. He's always been asked to parties. He was in a fraternity. He has all these friends. He's never home. He's always out doing things. But he genuinely has no hobbies. All that time, he could have been alone, owning a craft or figuring out things that maybe he enjoys doing without a monetary number attached to it or any kind of status gaining type of activity or a socializing activity. Like, he doesn't have a favorite show. He doesn't have a favorite movie. He's very difficult to talk to. There's nothing really interesting you could talk with him about. He is right now in his life suffering a bit of an identity crisis. Sort of a quarter-life crisis where he really doesn't even know what he actually enjoys or what he likes. He's spent so much time socializing, over-socializing, being with a lot of women that he doesn't even enjoy being around, but he just is around because he just thinks that's the purpose of everything, just to chase tail. So my brother, if you believe it or not, he is right now, he is suffering through a crisis. He's very depressed, and he just got a new job. He's making a lot of money, and he just got pretty much a girlfriend. He won't say it's a girl. He never says anyone's a girlfriend because, he has so many options. Him committing to someone, he just doesn't like it. He's got always too many options. But this beautiful, beautiful girl that he's been seeing for a few weeks, she's over every night, cleaning up his apartment, you name it, and she's beautiful, easily an 8 out of 10. And he's still extremely depressed. He doesn't know anything about himself. And again, there's trade-offs for everything in life, but that's just sort of the main thing I'm getting at. Everyone idolizes Chad. Everyone wants to be a Chad. But there's a lot that you would have sacrificed about yourself if you were just born a Chad. If you were just genetically gifted and always out, over-socialized, always around people, always around shallow people, always around women that just throw themselves at you. So yeah, I have my hobbies and my quirks that I love. And I know that sounds cope. Yeah, I get it, cope. Some people don't think, and this goes for men and women. I really don't think the pinnacle, the apex of life is making nasty with someone of the opposite sex. I mean, sure, it's probably nice. Like everything, maybe it gets a little old at times. But if you think your life would be better if you're Chad, you really can't know that for certain. Because you would sacrifice a lot of what makes you right now. you would. It's not as easy as just snap your fingers, swap bodies with a way better looking person. Adversity and time alone it builds character. It makes you more of a unique person. And too many people take that for granted. What makes them unique, things they like, things that make them feel alive. Yes, life is largely very mundane, and no one really knows what the point of any of this is, but when you do things you love and things you enjoy, even if it's for a small amount of time, it feels real. You get a real reaction from it. My brother, I love him, close with him. He's my friend, shares a lot with me. I totally, I can't literally feel what it's like to be Chad, but I could see the closest thing to what that's like. And, I don't know. Would it be better if I was Giga Chad? I don't know. But I'll tell you what. I enjoy making these videos. I enjoy what I do. And closer to 30, starting to really settle into that. So the grass isn't always greener. People really, especially younger people, 20, think Chad has everything. And I'm here to tell you, you don't really know that. You don't. And Chad also suffers. Chad also has identity crises. It's not all smooth sailing. It could be very shallow at times. That's all I want to say. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. Please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. Always love reading your comments. Good night.